You are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied agency. Let's take a look at the stories playing out now. Hello, beauties. So here we are at June 2016, and there's two things that I want to talk about that are the understories, the macro cycle storylines that are affecting all of us at this time. The first, as always, I'm going to tune into the Sabian symbol that's keyed in at the 14-degree Gemini new moon. So let's talk about that first. The symbol is two Dutch children talking to each other, exchanging their knowledge. Now, this is about connecting, it's about communicating, it's about creativity. But I would say beyond that, there's another story here, which is that these are two Dutch children. So we're talking about two individuals that speak a very distinct language, and they resonate with one another. They understand each other. So what this month, what the understory is, the macro cycle symbol for all of us on a collective level is speaking to this month of June, from this June 4th to the July 4th Gemini new moon cycle. This is about aligning to a new point, catalyzing ourselves at a new place of inner resonance. And then I think post-June, and possibly even within the month of June, we are going to be at a new vibratory alignment, and that will enable us to emit the frequency that is going to attract us to our tribe. Many people, many clients have been searching for their like-minded, like-hearted tribe forever now. It's been years for some people. And this is very good news, I think, for us. I think the fact that this is talking about speaking a very distinct language and communicating that language with each other is talking about energies are at play to align us to a point of inner truth so that we can, in fact, recognize those other members of our quote-unquote tribe. So this is good. The other thing that I'm literally just going to touch on, because there's so much to talk about, is the mutable grand cross. We also have a grand trine that's activated. At the point of both of those is Jupiter. And the North Node is not too far off. It's only a few degrees off. So Jupiter, which is at 14 degrees Virgo, is at the point of both the Grand Cross and Grand Trine. So it's interesting that, because this is talking about expansion into health, into healing, into wholeness. And there's more to say there too, but there's no accident why Jupiter is playing such a key role in these two magnificent and very intense, especially the Grand Mutable Cross. The Mutable Cross of Jupiter in Virgo and Neptune in Pisces, along with Saturn in Sag and the Sun, the Moon, and Venus, all in Gemini. This is major inner tension, major reworking that's going on. And this is after so many of us have been through so much already. So there is an increased honing of our tuning fork body-mind system that's activated right now, okay? So, and of course it's a mutable Grand Cross. So all of those signs that I just mentioned are mutable signs. They're changing signs. They're adaptable signs. So what does that say? This is about us becoming adaptable. This whole chapter is about us letting go, breaking free of the binds that are false and unsustainable, and aligning with, going with the flow with the changes, the openings, the advancement, the growth edges that are calling. If you want to know how this mutable grand cross is affecting you distinctly, I have an offer on for me to create a personalized video for you, tapping into your distinct soul print and what this month, because it's the entire month of June where we're activated, is birthing in you. So I invite you to click on the link below if you'd like to order that and connect with me. Okay, so let's move on. Hi everyone, welcome to your June 2016 Alchemy Scope. So let me explain what's here and what's going to happen today. So I have not been well physically, and this session today is going to be quick, down, and dirty. We're going to just do a card spread. But the reason why I wanted to show you the Himalayan sea salt and the pebbles here and the Buddha board in the background, but mostly the rocks and the salt, is that the intention for the scopes for June was to be half the board, half the divination table be this creation, be an artistic channeling, but instead of pencil to paper, to be with the rocks and the stones and the salt, and a spread. But today it's just going to be a spread. So this is going to come. This is definitely going to come in a future scope, probably July. I'm definitely going to do the channeled art drawing scopes as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside while we get prepared. And in the meantime, let's get the Buddha board going. And this is so fabulous. I found this recently at an art store. So today, this is going to be June 2016. And as you all probably know by now, this is a grand square month. So this is going to be powerful. A lot of internal work, internal processing, a lot of compression and alignment that's going on. Internal frictions in order to align you with the essence self that is calling to come, your truth in all ways, total integrity. So let's get started. Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and tune in. I am going to shuffle to bring forward what is it for your particular demographic in the web of life, in the unfolding trajectory for Sagittarians at this time, with Saturn transiting your sign, and as you as a key player in the grand square, the mutable grand cross that we're currently going to be living through, all of us, maturing us radically over the course of this Gemini new moon cycle. Let's tune in, Sag, to what event, circumstance, or situation is likely to be unfolding for the majority of Sagittarius-centric scope people on a general level. Okay, Sag. Sagittarius. Oh, it's coming quickly. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay. The past card keeps coming up. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, lovelies, so let's take a look. So, first of all, before we go to the center kind of section here, and for those who are new to my channel, this is my own custom deck. I've had people ask if I sell it, but I don't sell it as of now. I call it my Siri deck, but it's essentially my own vocabulary, my own language with spirit. And I did create a video on how to make your own deck, so I encourage you to take a look on my channel to see that. So this is the deal, Sag. This month, over the course of June, over the course of this particular, I work with the new moon cycle. So this particular Gemini new moon cycle starting June 4th, listen, we're all in this grand square and we are held, we're catalyzing, we're recalibrating, we're being kind of contained, and we still have 2 planets retrograde. So we are marinating. We are the caterpillar becoming the butterfly. Just no question about it. All of us are doing it. We're all walking a hero's journey, period. That's just what's happening. So for you, spiritually, you're going to have some sense over the course of this month that things are, this is kind of the equivalent of the death card, but not death in regards to transformation, like in the tarot. This is talking about something ceases. So something stops, something actually ends, a cycle ends, a relationship ends, something stops. So for you, there's a sense, let's say in the background, that something has been halted, ended, stopped. And it might have to do with love. And the romantic love card is also, this card also refers to agape love, like love, the pureness of love. So as a general topic of love in your particular life and your life story, that is kind of the topic residing at the foundation of your Gemini new moon cycle. And specifically with regards to it not being there, or you're not having the support, the love, the affection that you're needing, that you're wanting, that you're desiring for your path. And you're feeling like something, maybe, some of you might be feeling that your path, your mission, let's say, like where you're going, where your soul has brought you to this place, to this point in time, that it's maybe off path. So some of you might be feeling, I'm not on the right path, I'm not on the right journey, there's something off and I need to correct it, okay? And it's interesting because the work card did come up. So this could very well have to do with maybe doing what you love, okay? So not just love with relationships, but that your life path does feel like it's stopped. There's something dying and you need to realign. And I have to tell you, dear Sag, that's the way it is for all of us right now. We're all recalibrating. All of my clients are recalibrating. That's just what's happening. Humans are recalibrating. So you are tuning in, you're revisiting. What is it you love? What is it that you desire? And it does have to do with your work in the world, because the mission of the soul card that came up really does have to do with your big work in the world. This is kind of the juicy stuff. So let's take a look here. So in the thoughts sector, you're thinking about a group, a network, a tribe, a group of friends, a community. I mean, for some of you, it could be an intentional community. Something that you knew in the past that felt really, really good. And it has to do with, it was either a work group or a creative project group, or it's just a world-changing group. This could be a tribe, a community that is doing work in the world that's good work. This is like rebalancing the world kind of work. This is the good stuff. Okay, so your thoughts are going to be on doing bigger work in the world. And it might be that you did connect in the past with either a job, a community, or some kind of think tank, something that connected you to great synchronicity. And it might have given you ideas for your work and career in the world. Now, this is the deal. The defense card that comes up, defensive and defend, this has two meanings. It has one that is defending your position and another that's defensiveness. So I have a feeling that actually for a lot of you out there, this is going to be both. It's going to be both and, because new birth is calling. You do want new birth. You're ready. You're ready. And I feel that you're almost becoming resolute in your commitment to yourself, that you do, in fact, want to reconnect with the foundational elements of love and life and work and just being, living, that feel good, that is based in what you love, what you like, what you desire, what feels good. So I feel that a lot of you are going to be kind of resolute in the new birth that you know that you're ready for. But I also think because the stop card came up, because perhaps you feel that your mission had stopped or halted or gone off track, because the other choice came up here. So you could feel like things have stopped or gone off track. And maybe you feel that things aren't possible for you anymore. Because of that, you might be also feeling some defensiveness. So just know that the new birth is at the heart of it. You are ready to align with that which you love. I mean, this is a beautiful reading. It's kind of a tough one, but you know, we're all going through a lot. You know, that's just what it is. So part of the maturation process is actually not whining about the difficulties that are going on, because it's just what's happening. We're living through an unprecedented time in humanity's evolution. And it takes bravery, it takes courage, and it takes self-accountability. It takes ownership. It takes participating in your path. And guess what? A lot of you are. It's like now you're at a point where you're ready to deal with what has gone off track, and you're ready to realign it. So watch the defensiveness this month. You know, make sure that you are resolute in your commitment to yourself. I am ready for a new birth, you know. So let's give you a little heart here, or something. We'll do a little heart for Sag. A little heart for Sag. This is my Buddha board here, and it is just fabulous. So let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and pull a Carolyn Mace archetype card for you, and we are going to tune in to Sag over the course of this Gemini new moon cycle, and we are going to see what is it? What's the main growth edge? What's calling to be matured through you this month? Sag. Advocate. Love it. Oh my gosh, love this for you, Sag. So this is inspiring you to put compassion into action. That's what this spread is talking about. This is about you doing greater work in the world. This is about getting out of the crap 9-to-5, meaningless, working for someone else, exhausting your adrenals, doing stuff that doesn't mean anything. And it's about you getting to your mission, getting to the synchronistic work. The synchronistic work has to do with your soul print, what your mission is. If you want help identifying your distinct soul print, reach out, check out my website. I have profiles and also ways to clarify for you with great clarity what you're here, what you're here to do. You know, what is it that you're here to do? So, yeah, I mean, this is about you putting compassion into action. I love this for you. This is great guidance. The shadow is embracing negative. So what is the lower frequency of advocate is embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. And what is wanting to be evolved and matured is inspires you to put compassion into action. That's it. Pardon the construction noise outside. All right, Sag. Wow, that's fantastic. So let's move on and we'll see what else we have for you this month. Hi, everyone. Your I Ching micro story, a general energetic theme that's playing out for your particular sign, is listed on the card that you're reading now, as is your optimal goddess embodiment, the Dakini embodiment. Who are you to become to ride this June wave optimally? In order to save time this month, I'm just recording this once. And if you'd like, for those interested, because not everybody is, you're free to visit my website and go to the online library where you can find the information for both your I Ching and your Dakini for the month of June 2016. Have a great month. Bye-bye.